What is up, guys? It is TheDarkBladers here. Welcome back to another tutorial. Merry Christmas, guys, in advance. I hope you like this tutorial. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys on how to make a clean 2D header. I really wanted to make this tutorial from a long time, so yeah, I hope you like it. If we can, let's try to hit 80 likes on this video, guys. If you guys want more updates and updates on my uploads, then you can go on Twitter, and I'll release lots of stuff on there, like a giveaway and stuff. So first things that you want to do is you need to go to the description box below and download the brush pack. After you have downloaded the brush pack, there will be a text document with it which will show you guys on how to install the brush pack, and after that you just need to open up Photoshop. I do want to tell you guys that you need some previous knowledge of Photoshop. If you're a designer, you might want to know some shortcuts in order to resize the file or something like that. Okay, so I'm going to be let me show you an example of what I'm going to be making today. It'll be somewhat different from this, but it'll be this type of a style that I really like. Here's the I don't use this style more because when I started out, this was really popular. So yeah, I really wanted to make this style a tutorial on this style. So yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. So yeah, open up Photo. So you need to, after you've installed the brush pack, you need to open up a Photoshop. Then click File, New, and I'm gonna name it Tutorial 2D, and I'm gonna keep the width at 1500 by 500 and resolution of 300. And if you're making a banner, you can just open up a banner template from YouTube. You can just go YouTube, search for YouTube guidelines, and then open it up, and you can make a banner. But I'm gonna be making a Twitter header because Twitter header is a lot more easier to make, and they have a lot of space it's dedicated to them. So the color can be keep the color like a dark gray. I don't know, 0505 sounds really good. So yeah, this just copy this code and hit OK, and make the document. So after I've made the document, it'll look somewhat like this. It'll look a nice color of gray, just a little bit of gray. And then you need to double click on this layer and unlock it. And I'm gonna rename it to BG. Okay, so now if you are a designer and you're watching this video, of course, you have some of your works that we're gonna be using that to make a backing. So you need to go to your wherever you save your work. So I'm gonna get some of my headers that I made. I made this header. I'm gonna get a good header that I made a while ago. Maybe let me just get one. I think I do. Let me just find one. The juicy one I made. Juicy, and I'm going to get juicy. Sorry guys, sorry. Juicy. I'm gonna get the ragdoll one. Ragdoll fix. I think that's enough. Yeah. Then drag all 4 of them into your document and hit this button and hit place. And we don't want this. Sorry, my mistake. Okay, so now we have 3 headers for the backing. What you do is first you need to uncheck both of these, the bottom most layer. You can get the your first one and just make it like this. Just resize it and make it hold Alt and Shift and just drag it like that. And yeah, that's basically it. And then get your second header and just move it below the first one, so that you have a bit of space for it. Just gonna keep it like this. Yeah. I made these headers. Next, you can have this one, third one, and you can just resize it to here, probably. Okay, so next thing that you can do is go to the first one, the topmost layer one, header, and click blending options. Go to drop shadow, add a nice drop shadow. Just get these settings on here. And yeah, that's basically it. Right click on that and copy the layer style. Go to your second header and paste your layer style on that, and it creates a nice backing. Now you can just close these off. Then what you need to do is click on the bottommost layer or the header, and just hold shift and click on the topmost layer and hit Control E. I'm just gonna get... Okay, so now you have merged all these layers. Next, what you need to do is go to Image, Adjustments, Black and White, and hit OK. Now you have that. You can go Overlay, put the blending mode on Overlay. Just lower the opacity to about 50%, 52 or whatever. Next thing you want to do, I'm just gonna group these layers as if back with BG, and yeah, that's basically it. Next is you want to make a new layer on top of them, and I'm gonna go for the blue color for this header, and get your brush tool, and hit the size of about 1005 or something, and just try to align it. Just go like that. That's a little bit too much. Just gonna zoom out. I'm gonna go like that. Okay, so that adds a nice light effect. Next you need to hit Control T. Just do that. Maybe like this, and then like this. Okay, so that looks pretty cool already. You can use the eraser tool and erase this line on top. Okay, so then we can go to Filter, Blur, Gaussian Blur. Let's blur a bit, like eating this much. Yeah, 63.5. And yeah, that's how that adds a nice light effect, and lower the opacity to 65. Okay, so now we have a really cool light effect going on here. Next things next, we need to make a new layer, and go to your brush tool, and after you have installed the brushes, you can load up the tech brushes here, just click append, and you have your tech brushes here. So I'm going to take this brush and take the color white, foreground color as white, and just do it like this, and then take another brush and do one like this, or you can do one here. Sounds good. Take another brush, then you can do here, one here, and yeah, that makes it look really cool and awesome. I really want to see the header a little bit more, so I'm just gonna do that. Okay, so then what you need to do is go to this and hit Filter, go to Blur and Gaussian Blur, and hit the Gaussian Blur at about 3.5 or something in there, and hit Overlay on your keyboard. Now just lower the opacity to about this much, and it looks really cool right now. Yeah, that's basically it. Now we have done that, we can go to the other things. Next thing that we can do is we need to yeah, make a new layer, and just take the white color and take a normal tech brush, or any matter. Just make a new layer and just do like this, like this, like this, like this. Just rub it on there. Now it makes a really cool effect. But you need to go to Filter, Blur, Motion Blur, and keep it on distance of about 1,400. Just keep it on 1,400 and hit OK. And yeah, you have this cool kind of backing. You need to hit blend mode on Overlay, and you have this really cool effect happening right now, which looks really cool as well. I really like it as well. You can just duplicate the layer, and it makes this really cool effect, which I really like. Next, what you can do is make a new layer, and use blue color, and take the normal brush, which is the circle brush. Just take a normal brush like this with hardness 0, and then take the blue color, take a little darker blue, and then just do like this on the corners. Like I'm just gonna do that, and hit Filter, Blur, Gaussian Blur, and hit the Gaussian blur. Sorry, hit the Gaussian blur at about 8, and hit OK. Now just lower the opacity of your lights. Then what you can do is we can go ahead and yeah, we can add a curves here. So I'm just gonna add a nice curves from the adjustment tab. We can do like this one, like this. Just take it like this and do like this. Just give them a bit of contrast. So I'm just gonna group this. I'm gonna make it CC. It's a really small CC. Okay, so make sure that the CC stays on top of all the layers, and yeah, that looks pretty cool. Let's get on to the tutorial. So the next thing that you want to do is we have done the backing. We can go onto the text. Then take the text tool, and I'm gonna be using Typograph Pro. You can get the whole set off Google. You can just go ahead and go to Google and search for Typograph Pro whole set, and you can get one for free on YouTube or Google. So just make a new layer, take the text tool, and start typing. I'm gonna say welcome to FaceClan. Welcome to the Twitter of. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna keep the color as white. Okay, so after you've kept the color as white, just make it semi-bold. If you have the whole set, just make it semi-bold, and lower the font size to about 4, and then just hit Control A on your keyboard and select this one and select this one, so that it's centered. Now, if it's centered, next you need to make a new text, which is sorry about that. Make a new text, make it bigger now. Not that much, just make it bigger. And keep it on extra bold and type in FaceClan. This is just an example. So yeah, hit Control A, same thing, just do that. And now it is centered, the FaceClan text is centered. Next you need to go to the welcome to the Twitter off or something, welcome to the channel off, anything, and just use your arrow keys and align it. So now you have this awesome text here in the background. Next, what you need to do is, of course, duplicate the welcome to the Twitter of text and hit Control G on your keyboard and just hold Shift and drag it to the bottom. I'm just gonna add a slogan here or something like that. Get ready to be phased. It's just I don't know, phased. Okay, that sounds cool. Yeah, that sounds cool. Now what you need to do is take your type tool and then select this part of the text as the color of the background. So I'm just gonna go to the color picker. I'm gonna select this color. I'm gonna select this color. So now you got a blue phase text like that. Next, you need to go to the topmost layer, that text, welcome to the Twitter. Right click on it and hit blending options. Then you need to go to gradient overlay, and you need to keep the gradient overlay as black and white, and keep the blend mode as normal, and the opacity can be about 21%, and that makes a really cool bevel kind of a text, gradient text, which makes it look really nice because instead of plain text, it looks really good. Next, what we can do is we can right click on this and hit copy layer style, and you can go to the third text, which is get ready to be phased, and paste the layers on it, so that looks cool. Okay, so now we can actually go here to FaceClan. Actually, if you're making it for yourself, then you can put your name here, and your slogan. And you can even put some of your examples here of your work, and your Twitter link or YouTube link, or you can add everything, like a selfie page or something like that. It's all your wish. Yeah, guys, but don't fully copy the style. Use the style and make something really creative, guys. I really depend on you. Okay, so now let's do some stuff with the FaceClan text. So now it looks really, really plain. We're gonna be messing around with it. we can go to inner glow and put it on vivid light. Keep it on vivid light, and the color at white. That rhymed a lot. Opacity can be like this much, I guess, and just make it about 17 pixels. Then go on to gradient overlay. You can add a gradient overlay on it, and it makes it look really good. And you can add a Satan on it and hit overlay, and it makes it look really cool. So the text looks really good now. Doesn't look bad. You can add drop shadow on it and just make it look a lot good. So this text is really cool. Looks really cool now. You can add a drop shadow on these both as well. Drop shadow. 3%. I'm just gonna add drop shadow both of them. 3. Okay, so now it looks really cool. Next, you need to get your logo. I'm just gonna go to my downloads. I'm gonna search for the FaceClan logo. I think I have it here. Here it is, FaceClan logo. Just gonna get that logo and drag it into my document. Sorry guys, sorry for the voice troubles. I'm dragging it into your document, and yeah, that's basically it. You need to right click on it and hit blending options. Go to color overlay and make it white and hit OK. And right click on it and then hit rasterize layer style and put it behind the text so that it looks like it's like behind the text. So yeah, then go on to blend mode, and hit overlay, and it looks pretty awesome right now. Next, to make it a little bit better, what you can do is go to right click on the face logo and hit blending options, then go to the holy shit. Okay, so what you can do is we can go to inner glow and add an inner glow. You can add it at vivid lights, you know, whatever you want, hard light, vivid light, anything, you know, just be creative and do whatever you want to do. I'm just gonna do that. That looks pretty cool. Looks pretty nice. Yeah. So yeah, that's basically it. Next things next, we can add a top light to the document. We can go to color, take a brush. We can take a soft brush and do the size of about 1000 or something, I don't know, and just make a new layer on top of everything except the CC, and just click here like that. Boom, you have a nice white light coming on top of everything. Let's lower the opacity of it like that. You can add another light which is blue color, and lower, like hold Alt and Control and move it. Click your left button, mouse button, and just move it like this, not like this, because it makes the brush hardness a lot bigger. Then what you can do is you can just make it smaller, and then just add a light here. I think I'm gonna take a darker light and I'm gonna add it here. Like that. That looks pretty cool. Just lower the opacity of it. Yeah, that looks pretty cool, guys. Now, next up, what we can do is we can go to the bottommost layer, hold Shift and click on the topmost layer. It'll select every layer. Hit Control J on your keyboard, Control E, Control A, Control X, and Control V. And now we have 2 layers. Delete these bottom layer. And now we have one picture, you know, one picture of the whole document. Next things next, you need to hit Control J on your keyboard and duplicate the layer. Go to filter, other and high pass, and radius at 10, and hit normal, and overlay. Makes it look a lot sharper, in my opinion. So yeah. Just lower it to about 65%, 68, I don't know, and hold Control and click both of layers and merge them. Then you need to go to filter, magic bullet, and looks. We're gonna be working out with CC, and I'll delete all these CCs. Okay, zoom out. Okay, so let's go to subject. Subject, we're going to be adding a saturation. We're going to be adding it to about 106. And then go to matte and hit diffusion. Diffusion could be less, like this much. Grade can be like this much. And yeah, that adds a nice glow to everything. Then we can go and add a lens. Go to the lens tab and add a chromatic aberration. Red cyan. I'm just gonna do that. 0.200. And then we could go to anamorphic flare and make the threshold a bit higher so that it has just a bit of anamorphic flare. Next we need to go to let me just check. We can add edge softness. Yeah, that looks cool as well. You can just add it like here, I guess. That makes it look cool. Next, we can add a lens distortion if you want. You can do like distortion, like this, like face clan, like that. Or you can do like this. Looks cool, but I don't really want it. Next, we can go to post, and you can enable pop. Sorry guys. I'm gonna enable pop and then hit the pop at about 65% or 57%. And yeah, that's basically it for our CC. We're gonna be finished. If you want it as normal, you can keep it as normal as well. But yeah, it's my preference to have a CC. It just makes it look better. So yeah, there you go guys. A tutorial on a 2D header, which is really cool. It looks really good now. If you enjoyed this tutorial, make sure to leave a like. Let's try to hit 80 likes on this video, guys. If you have Twitter, then follow me on Twitter at TheDarkBladers for more info. And yeah, guys, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I'll come next week with a really good surprise for you guys. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.